A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away, the greatest movie franchise was created. On May 25th, 1997, is when the first Star Wars came out. Star Wars is an American science fiction film series that was created by George Lucas. This spawned a new era of new thinking, and Star Wars really impacted our modern culture across the entire globe. I've been an avid Star Wars fan since I can remember. As you can see, I'm wearing a Star Wars shirt right now. Um, so I want to express today really how Star Wars has impacted not only my life, but the culture of our entire world. And as you listen, you'll understand really just how much Star Wars has impacted your life and also the things that you like or that you're surrounded by. And I'll explain how Star Wars has impacted primarily the filmmaking industry and how movies are made today, how merchandise plays a role in our lives, and third, how Star Wars has changed the culture of our world. So first, filmmaking. So filmmaking was a really kind of slow process in the beginning, and since the release of the first Star Wars in 1997, the filmmaking industry has changed forever. Star Wars was one of the very first films to incorporate special effects and also sound effects. As a matter of fact, the first sound designer was created by George Lucas. That actual position, now used across the film industry today, was created by George Lucas. And the sound designer, he actually created the original sounds for the movies, such as R2-D2's beeps. And this inspired George Lucas to revamp the listening experience for movie theaters and moviegoers, and he created the THX loudspeakers paired with the Dolby system. So every time you guys are watching a movie and you hear the big loud noise at the beginning, it's kind of changed over time with glass shattering, and it has THX that was inspired by George Lucas when he was filming Star Wars. And so this surround sound is now played throughout all movies across the world. And another important factor how Star Wars impacted the filmmaking industry was it became the foundation for all special effects. For example, all the space fighting scenes and the Millennium Falcon when it's flying through hyperspace at the speed of light. All of these were done through special effects, and those technologies were created for Star Wars. And ever since then, all movies have more or less a special effect. And for example, if you look at Transformers, basically that entire movie is done by special effects. And Star Wars was the original to incorporate special effects. Lastly, the Star Wars has affected the film industry through musical scores. Everybody can recognize the original Star Wars theme song, as well as the Imperial March. We hear the Imperial March and we know exactly that it's Darth Vader when he's about to come in. And so these iconic music scores also influenced how films are made and the music that is played for each movie. The next impact that Star Wars has had on our culture is through the merchandise. Now, everybody has more or less been impacted on Star Wars merchandise today. And we all have those epic memories of when we were kids and we had the Star Wars lightsabers and we were having an epic battle with one of our siblings, and one of us got poked in the eye or smacked on the fingers. That's happened to me a couple times. But those memories are from the merchandise of Star Wars. And as you can see right now, I'm wearing the Star Wars shirt, and that's another example of merchandise. It's me portraying what I like to others, and others can see that, and they know this, and they recognize that this is a Star Wars shirt, and they can affiliate themselves with me through the merchandise of Star Wars. So Star Wars really has taken a toll on the merchandise of movies, and that's done through shirts, toys, such as lightsabers or blasters. And I actually, where is it? Since I was a kid, I have collected the Star Wars trading card game, and I've done this since I was a kid with all my brothers and my friends, and we still play with them today. And that's just another example how Star Wars has affected me personally through the merchandise. And so this type of merchandise, all the cards and Legos even, and shirts and lightsabers, have all affected us of bringing a culture together and having that childhood and having those fond memories. And the last way how Star Wars has impacted our modern culture is really the fan culture. You can look online today, there's music videos of, popular artists where they have Star Wars influence, or they have fan-made films where they go out and do their own fan-made film of an idea that they had that they got from Star Wars. And all these fan films or music videos, they all exemplify Star Wars features or characteristics. And another example of the fan culture that has been created is video games or books. There's been several video games. One that was just recently released is Battlefront. And I actually have Battlefront and I play it quite often. It's awesome. And this brings together multiple people from across the country and the globe together, where they can have this sense of identity through participating in video games that are Star Wars based. And so this creates a fan base and a fan culture where one individual can affiliate themselves with another. And last is people can affiliate themselves through conventions or events. And this is also another big part in Star Wars culture. Is there was just recently the Star Wars convention down in California. I didn't get to go, but that is another example where people come together because of Star Wars. And there's events like this all over. In Salt Lake, there's the Comic-Con, which there's multiple people that go dressed as Star Wars, where they have Star Wars actors from the movies. And basically, Star Wars really has created its own fan base and fan culture that is spread across the entire world. And this is absolutely incredible. So, in conclusion, Star Wars has really impacted our modern culture through filmmaking, and all new digital films are influenced by Star Wars and can be traced back to it. Second, through merchandise. The merchandise has inspired each one of us to dream about being a Jedi, saving the world in a galaxy far, far away. And lastly, Star Wars has influenced the fan culture and brought the world together through a special fan base. Thank you, and may the Force be with you.